Alright, so we're 1 week away from the tractor trek, the big tractor trek that's going down June 1st. So of course, when you do the treks, you got to mount yourself your flagpole. So I have a flag mounted on here. I'm thinking I might paint that green. I gotta get the warning triangle on the back. I'm just waiting for my son next weekend. We're gonna decide how he wants to mount it. I'm not sure if he wants it down low, if he wants it up higher on the seat. It's his tractor, let him decide. So, but other than that, it seems to be running good. So I'm gonna take it out, drive it around. We gotta get some miles on it, make sure everything's running good and there's no air problems with it, because the trek is a 17-mile trek. We want to make sure it can do the whole trek. And then my son's bringing down his camera equipment and stuff. He's going to be documenting all that, so we'll be sharing that on our Facebook page. Or not Facebook, but our YouTube page here, so you'll be able to see all that. So it'll be a pretty good event next week. We got a lot of tractors coming here and a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to take her out and take her for a spin and make sure everything's running smooth, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so an update on the tractor here. So as you can see, the tire is off. I took it out and was driving around the neighborhood. Everything seems to be running really good. And then the clutch was leaking oil. There was oil dripping down. You can see my little puddle down here. We've had this happening. We thought maybe it would kind of go away or whatever like that. It was coming down off the bottom and dripping down along here, get on everywhere. We just had a lot of oil dripping. So knowing that was coming from up in this area, we said, let's go ahead and take a look at the clutch, and we took all the clutch apart. So the clutch is apart. All the pieces are out. Got everything off. As we got it all off, forgot to put a gasket that goes right here, whoop, around that. So, hey, what do you know? Just totally did not put a gasket on there. So without a gasket, this chamber doesn't have oil in it, but what happens is there's an oil pump that pumps oil into this chamber to keep all these gears lubed up. So when the engine's running, there's oil shooting in here. When the oil starts shooting in here, it gets splashed around in there. It gets up and along this rim here, starts dripping down between these two, because it was just metal on metal. There was no gasket there. So that's our problem. Actually kind of an easy fix, except for a pain in the butt, because I had to take it apart. But yeah, then once the oil sits for a while, it drains down into this hole, back into the oil compartment, and that's where it stays. So it's only when it's running. It was leaking. Once it stops running, it's running fine and everything's good. It doesn't leak. So we're going to put this gasket on and get this back together. Glad we found it now. We didn't find it during the tractor trek, and he loses like a couple quarts of oil as he's driving around on the tractor trek and have more problems. But we'll do this, check our oil levels, make sure everything looks good, and go from there. But yeah, so just got to go through all these now, and this is where the gas is going to go. Like that. Slap that back on there. And then your clutch housing goes over top of that. And we'll get all this back together. So yeah, fun. Got the clutch back all apart. Didn't really want to take it all back apart again, but that's the only way to get to it. So yeah. Other than that, thing runs great. I mean, seriously, just ran awesome. Sounds real good. It doesn't sound like your everyday John Deere, just due to the fact that my son, he's 17, so he wants a chrome pipe. That's what the young kids want. That chrome pipe is just a straight pipe. So there's no muffle to it. So unlike most of the John Deeres, when they fire up, they usually got kind of that little pop, 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 the John Deere. This one's got more of a boom, 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 boom. It sounds really good. It's pretty cool. When it gets running down the road, it sounds pretty smooth. Just every time you're throttling back or throttling up or starting it up, it just a lot of popping, and just it's loud. It's pretty loud because it's just basically a straight pipe. So it does sound cool though. My son's gonna love it. He'll be here next weekend. I'm gonna get this clutch finished up, and then he'll be down here and he's gonna be driving around, putting some miles on it, make sure everything's running good, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, everything looks great. Oh, weather update, 66 degrees outside, 66.6. That's the devil's temperature right there, 66.6. Yeah, everything's nice, dark green. One of them odd days today. It's actually this is probably one of the most pleasant days we've had in a long time. Like, this is like absolutely perfect. 66.6. It's nice t-shirt weather. And today, the flag, just a little flicker every now and then. There's no wind. This is it. This is the one day that we all look forward to. You can walk around. There's clouds, so you don't have to worry about the sun beating on you. Just gorgeous weather. Look at this. Look at this. Ah, this is perfection today. This is called perfection. The perfect weather. I got this little breeze blowing. It's like this nice little cool breeze. It just feels so nice and refreshing. So of course, when we get in the summer and the nice weather, got to break out the old side-by-side. I use it in the wintertime for doing some snow plowing when we get a lot of snow. But yeah, this is my little transportation to get around. For those of you that come from states that don't allow these on the streets, these are street legal. See my license plate. Got your turn signals on it and everything else. It's all good to go. This thing's probably safer than a motorcycle. I got the street tires. Went and got me some nice street tires, so that way I can cruise around the roads. Because those knobbies, those soft knobby tires you get in the dirt with, I've got those at home. I can put them on when we're going to go off-roading, but they're a little, I don't know, they're squirmy when you're driving on the streets. But yeah, for any of you that come from a state that doesn't allow these on the streets, you know, talk to your state representatives, your Congress, like, make them legal. They're awesome. They got seat belts, steering wheels. You know, you got your handle for the misses to hang on to when you're cruising around. And you got your mirrors. It's got everything. Horn. Everything you got in a car, just in a small compact. Got my windshield. I don't have windshield wipers. If it's raining, I just hope that, like, I don't like to drive in the rain, because what happens is the rain comes off the windshield, goes right up in through here, and then it starts dripping on you everywhere, and then you're sitting there driving around and you're getting all wet. But even then, it's not a big deal. But yeah, a lot of fun. Like I said, I got my little hitch on the front for hooking up a plow. I get the plow on there, so in the wintertime we get a little bit of snow. I just get out there and start pushing around with it. 4-wheel drive. It's got 4 low. Runs about 70 miles an hour, so you can drive around all 2-lane roads. I just don't take it on the interstate, so I'll say that's my little cruiser. But yeah, this is it. This is the day we all been waiting for right here. Memorial Day weekend. Yesterday, believe it or not, we actually had, in parts of the state, we had snow. We had a lot of rain here, and we did have some white, a little bit of white, little flakes flying around. It was about 38 degrees yesterday, and it was raining. Again, today it's like 66 and beautiful out. But they had like a whole section of northern central North Dakota that got like a pretty good amount of snow. So yeah, welcome to North Dakota. But anyway, Perry's got all his tractors lined up. We got a big show coming up this weekend. It's the Tractor Trek. We have our club in town. If you guys are watching this, we have a Facebook page. It's Dakota Aged Iron. We're gonna have a big event this weekend. We raise money for a cancer center. All the proceeds go to the cancer center. We're gonna be doing that this weekend. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We got like I said, this whole field will be full of tractors. We're gonna have everything out here. They got all our guys in the club. They bring out their cases and their Internationals and all these old tractors and Memphis Molines and a bunch of other cool stuff, Fords and everything. And we'll have all them out here. Perry's he's obviously a John Deere guy, but we're gonna have all them out here. We'll get them all lined up, and then we're gonna go on a 17-mile trek. We get back, we're gonna have the shop here. It's gonna be full of we're gonna have like food in there. We're gonna have a silent auction. It's a big event. It's real big, so we have a lot of fun with that. So like I say, I'll be posting stuff about that. I'll probably put something on the YouTube channel here, so you guys can check it out. How's this? Look at these. That's an old tractor. These tractors, these old rust ones, are about 100 years old. These are like 1920s. Perry's got about 6 of them. He's got them all. Like I say, he's got everything out. I'm gonna be doing some more videos. I'm gonna do one on that Wagner out there. My brother-in-law wanted to do one on the Wagner. A little bulldozer. It's a little one. And he's got a big dozer over there. Let's see if I can try and zoom in. I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. So you got the big dozer. We'll probably try to get some videos of those. We'll do some individual videos just on that one. That big yellow Wagner right there in the middle. I know he was talking about hooking a plow to it, and he wants to drive the plow around with it and everything. So we're gonna probably get some video of that. I got a video I did of that Massey Harris combine back there, that red one, way back there. But yeah, I'll get some different videos. Here's his old tractors. And they are all like I say, these are all like 100 years old or older. 1920s. Get the old metal tires, and this one's got the engine turned sideways. Never seen an engine turned sideways? Engine turned sideways. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm just tinkering around and walking around and showing off stuff, and but yeah, that's what we're planning on doing this weekend. So or this next weekend, not Memorial Weekend, next weekend. So I will be posting some videos, and like I say, we'll get everything. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna jump in my little buggy and head home now, and we'll be back out here tomorrow. I gotta try and get some work finished on that tractor now. I gotta get that clutch done. Ooh, that breeze feels nice. You walk around the corner there and that nice cool breeze blows in. So yeah, that's all we got left to do now, is just get this last clutch thing done here to get that gasket on there. Oh, I'm working on painting his this is his pole for putting his flag in. Mounts on the axle. We went and put a pole and put a little plate there, and we welded that together. Actually, my nephew did. He's older than me. It's one of those weird families. I got a nephew that's older than me. Anyway, my older nephew went and put that, he welded it together for us. I'm gonna get that. I'm just putting some paint on it so it doesn't look stupid with just some big old chunk of silver on the back there. I'm actually gonna paint it green to match the tractor, so that'll be kind of cool. And yeah, we'll get this back together. So we'll do that tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so I probably won't be driving it much, but I'll get that done, get this done, and then hopefully Monday I can maybe get out here for a little while, drive around. If not, for sure, next weekend my son will be here, and he's going to be excited to get on his tractor and go for a trek for 17 miles around town. So, and like I say, I'll be filming a lot of that stuff, and I'll be posting some of that. So, and go follow our Facebook page, Dakota Aged Iron. Just search that. Dakota Aged Iron Club is what it's listed as. We got a cool little logo and everything, and it's got events and different stuff we do with our club. It's pretty cool. So, all right. Talk to you guys later on. That's it for today.